The girls are riding so amazing in this sport these days. Amazing to see. Congrats to all you ladies out there that are ripping snowboarding these days.
Natalie coming off early on that one, so I think gonna throw that one away.
Earlier you did say she was a bronze medalist in Montreal at the APEC.
Yep.
APEC 2024. So she just needs to stick a good one to get in the top finals. There's 6 girls now. We're taking 4.
Correct.
So hopefully.
So yeah, I mean, when you're only cutting 2, it's land something, right?
Yeah.
Land something clean. She's gonna take that Niedecker snowboard off, hike back up, and get a 3rd run.
Most of them only have 1 try left.
Oh, this guy rips.
Yeah.
Colton Eckert. He was one of our top 5 earlier. I think was in 4th earlier. Here we go.
And a very nice, it's a very windbreaker. The wind does not stand a chance when Colton's in town.
So we talked about that 2024. He was the winner.
Yep.
In the men's thing out there.
Gap 50-50 to back tail.
Nice.
The crowd loves it. The light person loves it.
I love the lights.
I love lamp.
Yeah.
He comes up a little early though, Dave.
Yeah, that's tough. He's got 15 minutes though to get it going, but that's one of the most difficult tricks we've seen in the night for sure.
It is.
For sure.
It's so hard.
He's in it to win it, right?
Yeah, he is.
Trying to get it.
It's hard. It's tough to see how far this gap is. Watch the slow-mo. So he pops off 50-50.
So hard.
Yeah.
He almost got it all. I mean, he stood up on it in the end. Yeah, just a couple feet off early, but nonetheless, great ride.
Colton Eckert.
Colton Eckert, yeah, he qualified 4th place. If he can stay in that top 6, he will advance, and that's going to all come in 3/4 sten, 1/4 to go. Going up on 14 minutes in our 1-hour session. I love the sessions, jam sessions, fun.
I love watching Joel Vachon snowboard. He's on course right now. Big old 270. There we go, Joel. Thing of beauty from Joel Vachon. Here's a lot of speed.
Nice, he went all the way to the end on that too.
Yep. Does that put him in the top 6? We will wait and see. If it does, he gets a chance to ride in the super final.
That looked like it might have been a switch.
Jack cap 2, yep.
Yeah, to come out back. It was a basically fake.
Yo, fakie to fakie.
Switch 3, yeah, or switch 3, as they say, with a little rail sign there. So yeah, good difficulty on that.
Yep.
All right, I want to see Matt throw something together here. This guy blew my mind earlier in the qualifiers. He hasn't gotten to the secret stuff that I know he has stashed in his. He's like a magician. He's got tricks up. He's got tricks up his sleeves. Yeah, and I've seen him. I don't want to tell you about him yet till we see, because it's his strategy. We'll see. He's got the poker face on right now. He's going to go all in here. Come on, Matt. I believe in you. Like you say, you just got to stick that. What's your best trick? So even though he's had 3 or 4 falls, or the other people, you just got to land
doesn't matter.
one of them. Yeah. All right, here we go. Come on, Matt. Goofy fit rider, charging full speed forward.
So the mirror of the trick we just saw from Joel Vachon, Matt going for that big frontside 270. I think he comes off a little bit earlier than Joel did right there. So let's take a look.
Lands it clean, keeps it going. I mean, he's right there. Right there. I mean, watch how clean he rolls away from it, or slides away from it. Yeah. Nice.
He's all smiles, though. Matt's having fun. So are we in Mississauga.
Oh, here's one of our top dogs right here. #1 qualifier, Liam.
Liam's been playing with that up on the battleship and then jumping to the down bar. Very big transfer. Only a couple snowboarders trying that one.
One thing I've noticed, I'm not know if I'm allowed to say this, but whenever I travel the world and I see someone with a Red Bull hat or Red Bull helmet on, they're very good. They really are.
Well, Liam Braley is very, very good.
Yeah, so,
astute observation, Dave. I love it.
Yeah, so, and they're supporting all of our sports out there and our athletes. So big shout out to all the sponsors that get these riders out where they need to go. They can earn some money. Hopefully he'll win 10 grand tonight. We'll see. He's got it in the palm of his hand. Will it slip through his fingers? We're about ready to find that out. Yeah. Wow, look at that overview. Nice. Here we go.
Taking off switch. Ooh, cap 270, a little swivel to cap 3, but I think he's pretty safe in that top 6. Liam Brearley.
I think so too. 11, 11, 11, 9, 8, 7. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful move. Stomps it clean. Love it. Kind of a 270. He shuffled it all the way around.
Yep. So I think that's 3 judged runs for Liam Brearley right there.
Love it. Love it right now. Let's keep it going. We got just over 10 minutes remaining.
Here's Rise Rosen out of Gatineau, Quebec.
So it's pretty safe to say every rider probably has one more run.
Yes.
Maybe 2 if we move to them quick.
Depending on how many they have had judged, right?
Yeah.
Only 3 judged runs allowed. Rise.
But like you say, a lot of the riders might have tried to get in early as well.
For me, there's been a ton of practice, right? We've seen the
All day long,
skateboarding,
yeah.
the snow skating on Friday. We saw the skiing on Saturday, and the snowboarders were able to do some practice on Saturday as well. So these snowboarders have got to ride this course a number of times. So they've got tons of practice, and sometimes, hey, just get some runs judged.
You know,
Get it down.
this is what they mentioned to me, how much fun they're having the event. They're like, a lot of courses don't have this much practice.
Yep.
We've had so many days coming into this, every day in different conditions as well. So, like I say, they're finally used to the course, got some good conditions tonight. I love it. There's not any snow flurries at the moment.
Yep.
So good visibility, beautiful lighting down there. Love it. The whole village out here is just lit up like a party zone out here. Denver Orr, this guy's had some great rides already.
Fantastic,
Yeah,
fantastic snowboarder.
He goes away clean every time. Real solid, consistent rider. What's he got now? Look at that.
Hey-oh, 50-50 gap, 360 to 50-50.
He's shaking that right hand going, darn, I wish I didn't touch it with my fingers. But that was a difficult one right there. He took it up a notch. Let's see what you got here.
Super tough trick. Here's the 50-50. Does he land? Yeah, kind of. Maybe slight under rotation on the 360.
So
watch his back foot.
The hand drag, barely hand drag on it too, yeah. But he knows he can clean up better. So hopefully he'll get one more. We talked about it. Love to get him hustled up there. Here comes Drayden. He's up on the Samsung Galaxy box. Big thanks to them. He's been attacking that battleship rail a lot.
Hasn't
He's got
had a
combos
make yet, though.
No, but he's got the combos. Like, he's so comfortable on his board. I'm hoping this could be the one for him.
Yep. Third and final run for Drayden Gardner. Needs something big to crack in that top 6.
Looking really comfortable on his board, comfortable on this court. He's having a great week out here. He's been having fun a bunch. And like I said, lots of time to ride the course, which is not normal at a lot of these events.
Yeah, usually you show up in the morning and the finals is an hour after that.
Yeah, we've had 3 days out here. They came Friday, they got some. Saturday, they got some. And now today for qualifying. Now tonight. They're coming up on, we did call it out. Everybody's going to get one more run, I think, right now as the time is winding down, just under 8 minutes. So this could be a final run. Come on, Drayden. He needs a good run right now, really, if he's going to get that top 6. Which he has the ability to do. I think everyone does, but do they stick it when it matters? Stomp it when it matters, like you said.
No, stick it, stomp it. Drayden, pardon me. If you want to watch more Drayden snowboard, watch Sunday in the Park Edits on YouTube. He's been in a couple that have really, really impressed me. Very fun videos. So see if we can put down some of those video tricks here in this Rail Jam, APIC Mississauga 2025.
And he is a fun kid, speaking of fun. All these kids love to ride snow. He's been riding snowboard since he's like 5 years old. His dad grew up there snowboarding. Here he goes. Drayden Gardner. Regular footed, charging full speed forward. Hitting the battleship. There we go. There we go.
Drayden. Going back to the well on that front nose blunt. I'm trying to.
I was gonna say he looks frustrated, but he doesn't. He looks like he's like, oh well, I had some fun.
Yeah, he's trying a really hard trick, and that's what happens sometimes.
He's traveling the world, riding a snowboard, having a good time. But you see, there's that flat spot right there that he just jibbed on. Yeah, it all went wrong right there for him. Laurent, this guy has been impressing me earlier, qualified 5th place. He's the one in the suit and the tie, his Sunday's finest.
Sunday's best for Laurent.
Yeah, he's coming in switch here. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was clean. Look at him turn. He's claiming it.
Yes, Laurent.
Our golden ticket winner, couldn't climb his way up into the finals here.
We love it. We love to see it. That was an absolute hammer from Laurent.
He is a big kid with some big moves right there.
I mean, you need to have some pop, some ups.
Yeah.
He's jumping out the gym to make that transfer.
He's got big legs. He's got some spring in those legs. Look at him. Solid landing. Congratulations, Laurent.
What
he was the 2023 Canadian Winter Games silver medalist in big air. So he's got some hardware there.
I said it when he tried it last time. If he puts that down, there's no reason he's not in the top 6. So I think we're going to see Laurent in the super final after that. Congratulations to him. Wow.
Yeah. And now what happens sometimes when a rider lands a trick, everybody starts landing tricks. It's like, uh-oh, they just changes the vibe out here.
It's a little contagious.
So let's hopefully for Danny Brown, we'll keep it rolling.
So just under 5 minutes left of our hour-long jam session. Danny Brown up on the Samsung Galaxy box, going to try and take some speed into this beautiful course built by Today's Parks in Mississauga, Ontario. Now, they had a truck in a lot of snow from Blue Mountain, but at the ski event not 24 hours ago, there was a blizzard. It looked like a snow globe, so that added some bonus, added some snow to it.
It was a winter wonderland out here last night. And it is below freezing, but the snowboarding is hot. These guys are on fire. The girls are on fire. The snow is melting as we speak under their boards.
Something that Danny Brown does, I really think is very important in our community. She hosts a lot of snowboard socials for other females to get involved with the sport. So a great ambassador, Danny Brown. Can she crack that top 4? Nice little frontside board slide right there.
She just wants to stomp something clean, and you're right. There's so many girls getting into these sports now. It's great to see the level of riding. Girls push each other.
But it takes folks like Danny Brown to organize something. Come on out. You know, sometimes it's intimidating to show up to new things, but if you have role models like Danny Brown, it makes it a little bit easier. Will she crack that top 4 and get into the super final? We will wait and see. We'll find out in just over 3.5 minutes.
So we got a DJ over here pumping up the beats for the party. GTL, they call him out here. He does our summer festival here, the Jackalope one. We actually have 3 stops on that.
Okay.
We started here in Mississauga. We started Virginia Beach, then Mississauga, and then Montreal. July, we'll be back here, and GTL will be here cranking the tunes.
We'll see you. We'll see GTL here this summer. Now,
it's warm out.
Now, it'll be a lot warmer than it is right now. Frank Jobin needs this.
He's good. This guy's really good.
Needs this. Has fallen twice now. He's not going to make 3 mistakes.
That's the one.
I'll tell you that for free. He has not lost a rail jam. I did not stutter. I'm not making that up. He has won every single rail jam he has been in 2025.
So that should put him in the finals. He comes in, switch right there.
Yep, switch back 3. Stops the rotation, front one out.
Wow, beautiful.
It's crazy how good he is.
Yeah. Like you say, you're spinning one way to come on, then spin the other way to come out. That's difficulty. The judges know it. They're going to give him a good score right there. Yeah. He stomped the landing. Good for him.
We've seen a couple now, Laurent and now Frank, their 3rd and final runs. All the pressure's on them, and they're able to put down a hammer to crack into that top 6.
The super final coming up. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. So I like to see these guys stomping their tricks here in the last. It's their last chance, right? Everybody's got one more chance, so it's good to see them.
As you mentioned, it's kind of contagious sometimes when there's a make, right?
Right, and they needed it. Yeah, Frank needed that one. This is exciting. It's so exciting. So nice.
Here's Nicholas Selway out of Burlington, Ontario. Couple misses so far. So just like Frank, just like Laurent, needs his 3rd and final run to be a make.
Here we go on course. Full speed forward. And that's not going to do it.
No, unfortunately for Nicholas Selway, he's not going to crack into that top 6.
He is stoked to be here in the finals.
Yes.
We took, I believe it was,
I mean, 80 down to 80 total, right?
Yeah.
So we had 2 heats earlier today in that qualification. So the fact that he even made the finals, that's a win.
Yeah, we took 14 men. He qualified 12. But yeah, let's get up here and get a shot at it anyways. Yeah. Maggie Leon out of Killington, Vermont, right there on top of the Samsung Galaxy. They just built those last night. These little extension things so people drop in. They go, we want more speed because it was a little slow yesterday with that fresh snow. And now it's getting packed down. Now they're getting some good speed here. The course has changed condition. It looks like it's working right now. Maggie coming full speed at you. And, oh, little grab to nose bone off of that one.
Yeah, Maggie has had a very interesting strategy here tonight. Run 1, she goes for the pole jam, doesn't get it. We think she's going to go back. No, she goes to the down flat, doesn't get that, and then in her 3rd and final run, she opts for the pole jam. Yeah,
like
pole jam, little indie right there.
I like
Tapping
that.
the tail.
Getting a solid grab, getting a nose bone, get a little look back on. Yeah, I just stomped it. We'll see how the judges see that. We had 6 girls, top 4 will advance. I'm excited about this super final.
I am too. 15-minute jam format, best trick counts.
Started with 20 about an hour ago. Now we're going to come into the top 10.
Here's Rise Rosen of Gatineau, Quebec, needs a make here. First 2 runs, wasn't able to put anything down.
What?
Ooh, Collingwood shuffle there.
Wow.
50-50 up, 50-50 flat, and then goes kind of the lip slide on the back foot, 270 out.
That'll work. Check the replay on here.
Yeah.
Solid ride right there. 50-50 across and going for a little board slide, 270 out. Smooth. Kind of a lip slide, actually.
Yeah, on the back foot there. So will that put her into the top 4? Under pressure, able to put it down.
We'll continue on. The ladies, Lori Bowen already had some good rides earlier.
I think she's pretty safe with that first one. Fell on her 2nd run. This her 3rd and final.
There's little snowflakes are starting to fall.
Yeah.
I saw it on the screen there. I'm like, is this for real? Yeah, it really is.
We're in a snow globe
flurries.
here
Yeah,
in Mississauga.
Yeah. It was fun being in a snow globe yesterday. That was, they were shaking it up last night. Turned our world upside down, but that's all right. That's what you want in a snowboarding event.
There you go.
The fresh snow.
Lori Blouin, the 2018 Olympic silver medalist and 6-time X Games medalist. She's got a lot of medals.
That's against the best in the world.
Yep. Looking to punch her ticket to the super final. Went 50-50 gap front 1 in run 1. Then she tried to do gap 270, fell on that.
Speaking of X Games, it's been around 30 years. Can you believe that? That's a lot. You know, alternative sports, they've been doing it. I know you've been announcing it for a long time. I did a lot of those for like 20 years. It's great to see them still going. The riders still loving it. Great courses. Here we go. But everyone's loving the course here.
Oh, there's the front side 270.
She's loving that. But like you said, she's looking solid and consistent out here tonight. One of our top female riders. 2018 Olympic silver medalist. So
that's what she fell on in run 2, 50-50, then 270 degrees of rotation, land in her front board, and you can see her face, her mouth is open. That could have been disaster, but she does well to save it and ride away.
I love the lighting. It's like we're at a club. They saw her right away and they put on some cool lighting for her. The celebration lights right there. Paula Benito had a good ride earlier from Madrid. Madrid, the biggest city in Spain, also Barcelona. I get to go to Spain every summer for a place called Vigo.
Okay.
And sometimes we go through Madrid. I love traveling international in the summertime over there. It's warm, it's hot, complete opposite of now. It's very hot.
Literally the opposite of right now.
Yeah. So I didn't know they had a lot of snowboarders from Madrid, but she spends her time up in the wintry mountains. There's a lot of great mountains over in Europe, and there's a lot of great mountains across the world.
Yeah.
And there's a great mountain right here at Celebration Square, Mississauga. We built
A temporary
our own,
one, yeah.
I think she said earlier one of the things, if you can't make it in the mountain, we'll just bring the mountain here.
Yes.
So thanks to Micah DeForges from Tribu and the crew here at APIC for the vision to bring all this down here.
Absolutely. These things don't just happen. The amount of work that has gone into this. I mean, Micah has been a part of this for 15 years, started in his backyard and has now grown and left Quebec. We're in Mississauga, the first year of a 3-year deal. Here's Paula Benito.
Nice spin on, spin off.
There we go.
That'll work. And then a little front board style. She's riding good right now. I think she's going to make it in the final.
Top four.
That was solid.
Yep.
That was solid for her. Check the replay right here. Solid there, and then 180 out. Solid there, and then this one I like it. Look at that. Oh, that's the first rail, and then she keeps going here. Jumps on a front board with some style right here. Look, she's like, bam! Look at this. Look at me go.
Put it to the back foot. Yeah.
Yeah, epic. That's perfect textbook right there for her. And I'm looking around at Vendor Village out here. Everybody's just kids are playing. They're throwing snowballs, doing all kinds of fun stuff here. We got all kinds of booths. Colton Eckert, this guy, I'd love to see him throw something down. He was our number 4 qualifier, just ripping it in the qualification rounds. Very talented snowboarder here. Full speed attack.
Oh my good word.
Yes! Came up
that
a little
was
early, but yeah,
crazy.
still came with it. Crowd's actually going wild right now. That is one of the difficult tricks out here.
That transfer, I mean, we've seen a couple people step to it. Laurent had a great one. And Colton Eckert, look at this, 50-50, jumping all the way over.
Man, that's difficult.
You can see though, his back foot, watch his back foot, it kind of touches the snow right there.
Yeah.
270 out, so it'll be interesting. Does that crack the top 6?
I think difficulty-wise, I really like it.
Yes.
And if I want to see the most difficult tricks in the final, I want to see it. So, yeah, it's not 100% perfect, but sometimes if the difficulty's there, they'll let you slip in. They want it. Maybe he'll get it perfect in the finals. We'll see. They'll leave that up to judges. That's why we're not judges.
That's why we're not judges, right?
Everything I say is unofficial up here, by the way. I like good snowboarding when I see it.
We're going to take that one. I love it. I love it.
Well, you see, he tried not to touch the snow with his hands and stuff. Like, they know if you touch the snow, that's really not no. No patting the puppy.
Everything we say is unofficial.
Yeah.
Here's Natalie Allport.
Out of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. She's a Canuck. And she's stoked to be in the finals. I think all these people making the finals, putting on the show. 1-hour show here at a session.
Oh, very similar trick to what we saw from Paula Benito of Madrid, though Natalie Allport not executing like Paula did just 2 riders ago, but a good hug there from Lori Blouin.
You know, the camaraderie amongst the riders, I love to see the hugs and stuff. Everyone's cheering each other on. It's not like you're competing against each other. You're really competing against yourself.
Very well said.
You know the tricks you can do. Can you land them when it counts? And everyone wants to cheer each other, because if one person does good, everyone does good, and they all want to cheer each other on. The camaraderie at these events is unlike any other sports. That's why I love action sports.
So well said. You can't control what other people do. You're only controlling yourself and the tricks that you want to put down. Can you execute those?
Man, that kid at X Games 6.5 spins.
Hiroto
like,
Ogawara.
I don't care what else do. I'm just going to throw 6.5. Never been done before.
The 2034.
Yeah.
Heard around the world.
Here we go. On course, we got another rider here.
Joel Vachon. Whoa!
And that's the hand drag you don't want. But that's all right. He had a good session. Like I said, just making the final. Congratulations to all of our riders. Putting on a great show here. 1-hour expression session.
He had that big 270 in his second run here, looking like he's going for gap backside 180, so very difficult. Landing in a switch 50.
Yeah, he didn't land clean on the rail.
Nope.
And luckily, he could have broke a rib there. Luckily, he got out of it okay.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, great riding from all these riders. Just had to qualify to get in the final. Very respectable being up in here.
Yes.
And Luis there, he was a golden ticket winner. Just slipped in this event, and then he ended up in 6th place. Can he hold on to that top 6? Let's see what he's got to finish it off. didn't get on that second rail as much as he wanted.
Yeah, it shows how far that transfers over, right?
Yeah,
he's
so
pushing,
difficult.
he's jumping pretty far, but still not able to get over.
But even the creativity of these guys going, I can jump from one to another, that is so difficult, so risky.
Yep.
They make it look easy, but it's not.
I can assure you.
That's a good 6 to 8 foot gap there between those two.
So our hour has come to an end. Whoever's at the top and has one run left gets to finish. Here's Hayden Edwards. Ooh, looking like 50-50 back to trying to pull it, but you can see him shaking his head. No go.
I love that. You see the drone flying around in this camera angle right there. I love all the different camera angles that you see from the takeoff, the landing, and the drone with overviews. Great job by our camera crew out here.
Yep.
Matt, he's got tricks up his sleeve. He's a magician. Will he pull it out right now? Can he pull a rabbit out of the hat? I want to see Matt land something good. Come on, Matt. He qualified in 10th position to get in here. And he looks like he's confident. He's got some good style.
Oh, method to lip slide attempt,
And he was
and then
having
slips
some
out.
fun out there. I love to see people having fun.
Yep, that's what it's
out
all
the old
about.
School. Yeah, take it back to the old school, the method. Back to school, the method air. Boom. Oh, a little grasser kind of.
Yeah,
then-
true.
Yeah, and then he just slid out.
Tries to put a lip slide.
Oh, man, if you're not totally centered on your board, that'll
Yep.
slide out and do what they call a tailbone slide. You don't want that.
No.
But nonetheless, look at him smiling. He's like, yeah, I'm fine out here. I made the finals.
Made the finals. I don't think we're going to see him in the super final in just a moment's time, but he's still having fun, as you mentioned.
What I did see out of him was that pole jam cannon launch. The very bottom, he launched and went over an 8-foot gap, landed on the bank. No one has done that all weekend. I was hoping to see it here, but not the most difficult trick, but nonetheless some creativity.
Here's Sam Danina. There's the nose press she's been looking for all evening.
So only 2 girls are dropping out of 6.
Is that enough?
Will she be one of the top 4? Let's check the replay and see. I like the press on the nose there. Kind of a stylish trick, but it's such a short rail. You know?
I like that Sam was doing it on the first rail last time. That's a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult, but was unable to make it. So yeah, make that game time decision.
Just wanted to land something there, make herself look good for the highlights, what have you.
Yeah.
Come back and claim it.
Here's Felix LA, our youngest competitor in the field.
He has a bright future to make the finals at the very first APIC, and I can't wait to see him next year because he's going to be 16 years old. He's going to be so much older then. He'll be driving a car and everything.
He's been trying that 50-50 front two.
We're winding down. I don't see too many more riders up at the start gate here.
No, I think only Felix, and there's one more.
Yeah, this is the last of it. So we get underway with our super final. I'm so excited for that one.
Yep, that's where we're going to be giving away 10 grand to men's and women's first place. 7,000 for second, 4,500 for third.
It's been quite a wild weekend out here. Friday, we started out with the snow skate guys and the skateboard. They put plywood out here, and we'll get to some of those highlights a little later. But right now, we're going to finish things out here.
Here's Felix. Missing the front two, unfortunately, there for him, so his evening will come to an end.
Last night was the skiers. That was amazing yesterday. Same kind of format. They qualified. We had final, super final in the snow. Check the replay here. Couldn't quite lock it in.
No, good attempt from Felix, but just not quite there.
But now, after the fresh snow from last night, we had a great day of snowboarding all day, qualifying, finals. Super finals coming up, then a best trick, cash for tricks later on tonight. We still got a lot more action coming your way. Denny Brown, one of our females, one of the top 6, trying to bump in that top 4. On the Samsung Galaxy podium up there. They built a podium on top of the start gate. Got to make you feel like a winner to jump in from that.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, they are, though. Just landing in the finals here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won. You got up on the top.
For sure.
Now you just got to jump down and throw some tricks down. Try and stomp something here. Come on, Danny.
So Danny Brown, our final border here at Epic Mississauga 2025 in the final, presented by Samsung Galaxy.
But when they say final, it's not over.
No, we got a super final coming up, folks.
Nice 180 out. Ooh!
Almost looked like was in control and then was very out of control.
Think of a face full of snow. She's all right. Let's check the replay here. I don't know what happened. On it, 180 out, and then just got, yeah, ooh. That looked like she was totally in control. 180 out, I got it, and then just leaned over and disappeared.
We lost her.
Yeah. At least in that camera angle.
Yeah.
We're having some fun up here once again. And yeah, having fun up here next to the judges and our main thing here. Once again, it's Dave Duncan hanging out with Craig McMorris.
Yep.
Good stuff out here.
We're having fun at Epic Mississauga
Yeah.
2025, presented by Samsung Galaxy. You just watched the 60-minute organized jam. That is the final. There was 20 snowboarders in that, 14 men, 6 women. We're going to cut that down now to 6 men, 4 women for our super final. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back to kick off that super final.
Mississauga, I'm here with Liam Brearley, who's got his own crowd tonight. Hey, Liam, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm so thankful that I have so many supporters out here. It's a great crowd. It's been an awesome time.
How's this for a urban rail setup?
This is pretty sick. I was part of it last year in Montreal, and it's super sick every year with the crowd here, and the format is really cool.
You've been one of the most consistent riders we've seen all day. You've been nailing plenty of tricks all around the course. What's the recipe there?
I don't know. I'm just having fun out here, trying whatever comes to mind, you know, and I guess we'll see if we can step it up right now.
Okay, a little bit of a spicy question there. If you win some money, how are you going to spend it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe tonight at the party.
Awesome. Well, best of luck, man. We'll see you in the super finals.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back to APIC Mississauga 2025. My name is Craig McMorris alongside the wonderful Dave Duncan. We're having a blast calling this rail jam. You just saw that 60-minute final. We cut it down for the super final. Dave, let's take a look at the rules and see how we're going to judge this thing and give away 10 grand to men's and women's.
It's very similar to what you just saw. We're looking for the one best trick there, but also we've cut it down from 20 riders to top 10. There's 6 men, 4 women. We only need 15 minutes this time. It's going to go by quick, but we're looking for their best trick out here. Only the best trick's going to count to improve their score here. So again, judge looking for difficulty to me is the most thing. And if you do it stylish, you land it clean, then that's really going to be the thing that's going to take away. We've already seen this stuff out here now. Can they land it when it matters? The super final, 10 grand on the line. That we do the same pay for men and women, 10 grand. So that I love that about that. So
amazing. There's a look at who made it.
Yeah, and in the top 3, you see those guys up in the 80s, way above the rest of the field. Congratulations, Liam, Frank, and Colton.
We also got Lori Blouin cracking into that there on the female side.
Yeah, they're going to mix in the girls' scores in there too, but they'll take out the top 4 girls out of that. Very exciting to see here. So yeah, we're back. Here we are. Look at the lights behind us. Look like we're on one of those late-time talk show TV sets. Seriously,
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Epic Mississauga 2025, presented by Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah.
Again, my name Craig, Dave. Super final getting started. You just saw the format. You just saw the start list. I think it's time to get this thing started.
Yeah.
The boarders will get 1 run of practice, and then that 15-minute clock starts, and it's going to be mayhem.
It's super final. This is what we've been waiting for. We've got the big money round coming up right now. Congratulations to the top 10 that made it. This is going to be exciting. 15 minutes of just super final action.
Absolute mayhem.
Yeah, they're warmed up. They're ready to go. I'm warmed up. I'm ready.
Are you warm still?
Let's keep it on. Yeah, I'm still warm. Yeah, I'm fired up out here. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
We have the super final, and then right after that, we are going to be doing a cash for tricks.
Oh, that's
essentially, we're going to have a bunch of cash right down in the finish corral.
$1,000.
Yes,
Get a
and
lot
if you
of money.
land something, you're getting dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay?
So stick around. A lot of exciting action, and we're done.
I love it. It's going to be All right, we are back. Super Finals time, and what better way to start things off than the undefeated Rail Jam master, Frank Jobin.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready to rock with it. He's been one of our top guys all day long.
Was unsure if he was going to make it. He fell on his first and second run and had to rely on that third and final to put him into this super final. But qualifying in that second position. That doesn't matter though now, okay? It's 6 men, 4 women. Whoever does the best trick is walking away with 10 grand.
Here we go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Frank Jobin, switch, backside, 450.
We have not seen that today.
We have not seen a 450.
Yeah. That was beautiful. Come out. That's why they call it the super final. This is where you roll the dice, take some chances.
Yep.
The cream of the crop's going to rise to the top right here, right now, in the super final. There's the replay. Look at that. Beautiful 450 on. And the way he stomped it and rolled away, so nice, so smooth and perfect straight.
Oh, look at that edge control.
Yeah.
To not be flying into the fence and say
Yeah.
hello to some of the
fans,
Mississauga locals.
Yeah. Getting up close and personal there.
Yeah.
Congrats. I love it when we're off to a good start like that.
Frank Jobin, 1 run in. He'll still have 2 more. So very similar to our final, right? You
Yeah.
get 3 judged runs. The reason the clock is so much shorter, it's not 60 minutes like we just saw, only 15. We only have 6 men and 4 women. So they have to land or get 3 runs judged. Best run counts. Here's Laurent. Love this transfer. Does he go back to it? Yes.
Coming up a little short. But Soxy Laurent got in there for the super final. Definitely worthy contender out here.
Very similar story to Frank Jobin, who we just saw. Laurent going down on run 1, going down on run 2, and relying on his 3rd and final to put him into that top 6.
Yeah, Laurent qualified 5th earlier to come into this. And here we go. Another rider on course, the battleship rail.
Oh, Eli Bouchard looking like he was going to try to nose press the whole thing. I don't think that one was judged, but just keeping his legs warm.
Here's our #1 guy of the day. #1 qualifier coming into the finals here.
Coming in switch. Hey, going for that transfer, just like we saw Laurent attempt there. Switchboard slide on that front foot, trying to pop over Liam Braley, the 2024 Locks Open winner. Can he add some more accolades?
It shows you just how difficult that is to do that. You know, it's not like everyone's trying or can make it every time.
No, it's very, very tough to make that transfer consistent. Here's Colton Eckert.
Happy to see him in the final. This guy charges. There it is.
Hey!
Wow.
There's the transfer.
Almost over transferred him,
Yeah.
which is tough to see on that.
Yeah.
But he stood up as he slid away from it. Nice. Nice work from Colt. I think everybody figures that's the difficulty. Here comes Joel.
Shout out Joel Vachon, such a sick boarder and an incredible carpenter as well. And his brother Marty Vachon, look at that.
Stylish nose press on that. Long rail, got the whole thing. Nice, we got a super final underway. Frank back in for more.
Frank Jobin, I think he goes back to that switch back 450. Why? His landing wasn't super clean.
We'll see what he's got here. Once again, the switch, yeah.
Ooh, just not the takeoff that Frank was looking for.
Cleaner than that.
Yeah, his landing was cleaner than that one.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts, Dave.
But it's all right, though. So he's got a good score in there. But this is where I love about Super Final. They take some chances, see what happens. Over to the ladies now, Lori.
Lori Blouin, Olympic silver medalist in 2018. Pyeongchang finds herself in this super final, competing for $10,000.
Catching some air across the flat zone on that.
Yeah, I think maybe calling an audible right there. Doesn't know if she had enough speed to make the gap, so she opts to stay safe and rely on her 2nd and 3rd.
On with the ladies to go on to Natalie Alport.
I believe our only competitor wearing eyewear tonight. You can see some, oh no, I think we're opting for Eli Bouchard now maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, Eli dropping. There we go!
Wow.
50-50 front flip, 50-50. I said it at the top, it's not a rail jam till somebody flips.
You know, big risk is big reward right
Yep.
there, and getting upside down, and he landed that perfect. Wow.
Eli Bouchard's air awareness is just simply unmatched. Great big air rider, and obviously good at flipping on and off rails.
Yeah, I love to see that. I know the crowd, that's a crowd pleaser right there too. And the difficulty of landing on a rail on that?
Absolutely,
man,
right?
A lot can go wrong.
Yeah, we saw the pole jam front flip, but we have not seen the pole jam front flip to down bar.
It's different to front flip and land on snow. We have a big landing zone, but you're landing on a rail. That's a tight landing zone right there, threading the needle.
Very difficult. Let's take another look.
Wow, there it is. Clean land. Look, he just stood up so solid on that.
50-50, pops off the nose, lands 50-50.
So perfect. That rail's so short, I can't believe he landed on it.
That's what I thought too, yeah. Go a little too fast and clear it, but.
Right, he did it, he calculated perfect. Congratulations, that was awesome. Natalie coming at you now.
Ooh, Natalie Allport looking like maybe going 270, 180-ish onto the down of the battleship rail. Gonna throw that one away. 9 minutes left, she'll still have 2 more runs.
Yeah. I gotta wonder how tired these riders are getting. They've had 3 days of riding. They've been riding all day. Now tonight, so the legs maybe get a little rubbery. I don't know, but nonetheless, it's a super final. Time to stomp some stuff. Laurent can do it.
Ooh, see, that's a good example of what can happen. Sometimes those transfers are dangerous. They can bite you back.
He's a big, tall guy. He's got big, springy legs. You saw him earlier, man. That really clean. And yeah, super finals. This is going to be exciting right now. This is getting very, very exciting.
We got to watch Laurent if he goes back to that because he's had 2 judge runs now, both falls, only 1 more.
Yeah, he needs the last one. Well, we're coming up on our halfway point right now. Back to the ladies with Danny Brown.
Lip slide right there from Danny Brown.
Looks like a frontside lip slide, yeah, nice and clean. I don't know if she got the whole rail. We'll have to check another angle on it. But nonetheless, she'll get a good score. Damn, this guy, killing it the whole time. Qualified first. Let's see what he's got here. Come on, Liam.
Switches it up.
Yeah.
Going for that transfer.
Oh, the digger.
Yes, it is snow, but it's very hard.
Shows you how difficult it is. You know, they can make it look easy sometimes on that. There's the smoking machine section. The smoking machine section. Colton Eckert. I love it. We've got the super finals. Every one of these guys has got some abilities to blow your mind.
Colton Eckert, that's terrifying. His 50 back 2 on that transfer, and everything he's going to bring it around but does not get off the end of the rail. So I think if you want to be on that #1 spot, you got to be coming off the end of the rail.
But he stood up on it, which the rider before him did not.
Nope, Liam.
So, you know, you can get a digger or you can ride away to look good. But here we go, Paul. This girl's riding really well.
For sure, Paul Benito.
Madrid.
Ooh.
Man, she had.
This is the super final.
She had a really stylish front board earlier, but she's trying to 180 out of that one, which is added some difficulty there. But I love the super final. We're seeing people doing some risky moves out here.
Speaking of risky, Frank Jobin on his 3rd and final run. 2 falls. Well, the first one kind of a make, but needs something big if he wants the 10 grand.
He can do it. Yes! When you see the lighting change colors, that means something big just happened. The smoke machines are going nuts down here. Wow. Congratulations to Frank Jobin. Qualified #2 coming into the finals. Made it to the super final and just destroyed that last ride right there. Congratulations to Frank.
Here's Joel Deschamps. Trying to switch up 270, pull it back there, but coming off a little bit early. I really want to talk about Frank Jobin's, the rider previous to Joel's.
I was kind of being quiet. I was hoping we might see a replay on that.
He went switchback 450, 270 out.
It will make the highlight reel. We'll probably see it later on for sure. That's one of the biggest tricks today.
Here's Laurent.
This guy's good.
Needs this transfer.
Oh. Yeah. He's got those big springy legs to make it happen right there. You see the lighting change a little bit.
Yep.
I love the lighting out here, speaking of lighting.
Shout out lighting people.
Yeah, lighting crews. But Eli, this guy's another one. Oh, got the best right here in the super final. Eli. Wow, that was clean.
180 on
Really clean.
to 50-50, 360 over that flat part. Lands in 50-50 again.
He made it look so easy.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
was a difficult trick.
He's already got a 50 front flip 50. He's got some stuff.
He could be one of the top guys that are definitely a podium contender here.
Yeah, Lori Blouin.
Another podium contender here. Look at her go. Nice.
Ooh, lip slide, lip slide.
No
very,
surprise.
very clean.
No
Yeah.
surprise. She's a solid rider. Good to see her putting on a great show in the super finals here. Here in Mississauga. But thanks to the city of Mississauga for having us here. Everybody's enjoying themselves down here at Celebration Square. Natalie Alport coming up next.
I love the super final pace. The riders are warm. You're not seeing a lot of runs in between. Everything's getting judged. Natalie Alport, ooh, maybe 180 on, 180 off attempt, but a little bit too much weight on the heels and unable to put it down.
Which shows the difficulty. It's hard to be perfect every time. You're a little bit off, your thing's gonna slide out from you.
Yep.
This guy's good, Colton Eckert. All these top 6 guys, man. It could be anybody's game who's taking home 10 grand. This guy could be the one. Let's see what he's got.
Hey, look at that.
Yes, and there's the change of the lighting. The lighting people on. There's the smoke machines going crazy. The fans are going crazy here.
50-50 backside 270 transferring. Gets most of the rail. Probably the furthest transfer we've seen in the super final. So hats off to Colton Eckert. Does Liam Brierley get it?
These guys are all trying to hit it. I love it. Coming in switch here.
Cab 3 back 1. Cab 3 switch back 1 off. That has got to be one of the hardest, most difficult tricks we've seen on the downbar. We've seen Frank Jobin switch back 450, and now we see Liam Brierley with that cab 3 in. I am very happy I am in this booth and not in the judges' booth.
Yeah, that was tough. Liam has been one of our top guys all day long, trying to reclaim the top spot. It's anybody's game here who's going to be on the podium.
Here's Paulo Benito off the Samsung Galaxy box. Front board pretzel attempt. A little bit early exit on that steel, but very technical trick for the female side right there. Front board pretzel.
She looks stylish when she does her front side board slides. They look really stylish. She got a good style on that. Laurent, this is the guy with the big legs.
Big legs. He's gone down twice now. Needs this, Dave. Oh.
Couldn't get on it. He got on it earlier.
Yep.
Not the whole thing, but he got on it really good earlier.
In the finals, he got a really clean one, but it just goes to show you the timing is so quick. You have to be so strong and so precise to make that transfer.
It's a difficult.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. When I first saw people try, I'm like, what? And now, once they open that can of worms, everybody's going for that one.
Frank Jobin, I'm thinking switchback 450.
Was that one getting judged? I thought he already had 3.
I thought he had 3 too, but
maybe he's trying to bump it up. Looks like he's all right. He's walking away from
that was a tough fall for Frank Jobin.
Danny Brown coming up next for the ladies. So we got 1.5 minutes left. I think things are winding down here in our super final.
Oh, nice front board there from Danny Brown.
Already getting paid.
Here goes Eli.
He's got a 50-50 front flip 50-50. He's also got a cab one in 50-50, 360 to 50-50. He's got lots of tricks already landed.
He's going to be on the podium for sure. What's he got here?
Ooh.
Coming off early. But yeah, I can pretty much say he'll be on the podium.
I think that's a safe bet.
He's got some good stuff. He's got a good variety of difficulty, but it is the best one. So
yes.
It's giving the judges something to scratch their heads about.
Back up to the top with Joel Vachon cracking into this top 6 super final. One of his final runs right here. Ooh. Not quite getting the down bar of the up flat down, but I've been very impressed with Joel all day.
Yeah. So see him in the super final. I believe all the top 6 get some good money.
Yes.
Yeah.
We pay out to the top 6, 10,000 for first.
So he's got to be stoked on that.
Lori Blouin, there we go. She's been looking for that 50-50 front 2 all evening long, and Dave, she gets it.
Yeah. Good for her. Good for her. Solid competitor right there. Putting a show on right when it matters. Ladies are going off tonight. I love it.
I mean, I think that puts Lori Blouin in that #1 spot. The most technical trick we've seen.
Yeah.
Whoa, Natalie Allport going back lip, same way.
She had it until the fall, though. But yeah, you're right about Lori. Lori's
pretty, I mean,
got to get stoked on her. Colton, this guy. Watch this move right here. Oh, wow.
Good save. That could have been very, very dangerous.
Yeah, saved it. Live to ride another run.
Yeah, we still have the cash for tricks coming up right after.
Oh, Laurent's going to give it one more go here. But I think the clock has run out, so we're getting the last runs here. Come on, Laurent. Big guy, big moves.
Oh, the timing on that
Looked
transfer.
like a swing set the way he just went. Just ran the swing set there. Hey, but still see him up in the super final.
For sure.
Yeah, he came out of our golden ticket winner, kind of like a wild card slipping in here and got it. Paula Benito, she had some good rides tonight. Got that front board that looks stylish. There it is.
Oh, front board pretzel there from Paula Benito. So some makes here in the dying time.
That could be a podium.
Yes.
That could be a podium right there for her.
I would have to agree with that.
It's just stylish. It's a clean, stylish move. Liam, I want to see this guy on the podium. Wow. He was our #1 qualifier earlier. And now coming out of the start gate. Come on, Liam.
Coming in switch right here.
What?
Wow.
Yes. Showing you why he was the #1 guy out there. That will get him up on the podium for sure. He's a contender.
I said it earlier this evening. The hardest part for Liam is just choosing what trick he will do.
Yeah.
He can do literally every trick there.
He just did it. What else do judges want to see? So him and Frank both looking strong.
Yep.
They qualified first and second earlier.
Right now, I think my podium, Liam, Frank, Eli, in no particular order.
No, you're right. Eli was top 3 coming in earlier too. So you're right. They are the 3 stars that are shining bright tonight here in our nighttime super final session here in downtown Mississauga, Celebration Square. We're having a good time. And time's winding out. Here we go. Eli, he just mentioned his name. And he's already had some good stuff. Nothing to lose right now. Roll the dice. Take some chances. Super final action.
Already a couple makes, right? Yeah. Not a make right there, but Eli Bouchard, he's still smiling. He's still dapping up his homies because, well, he's got 2 landed runs, but doesn't even matter you have 2. All you need is 1.
Yeah. So there you have it. A beautiful super final. Thanks to everybody making it happen. We're not done yet. We got cash for tricks still coming up.
But that was the super final. We delivered on the promise. It would be a tour pace, and that is what it was. A lot of makes, a lot of very difficult tricks. That was fun to watch, Dave.
I love the format here, how they give everybody a chance to get in the finals, and then everyone's got chances to get in the super final. They had 1 hour of chances to get in this super final. That was a big payday from all the riders. Great stuff, great stuff. Yeah.
That was the super final,
Exciting.
and that was amazing.
Yeah.
I had a blast. I saw some things I did not think I was going to see, but who really stood out to you, Dave?
Man, some mind-blowing moves. Liam, Eli, Frank were, I think, our top 3 out there. I'm not a judge. Everything I say is unofficial, but those guys, they blew my mind.
Everything we both say is unofficial up here. We're having a ton of fun. I would have to agree with you. Eli, Frank, Liam really stood out on the men's side, and then on the women's side, very impressed by Paula Benito and Lori Blouin. Both riding very, very good in their 3rd and final runs. But that was the super final. I want to jump back to Friday, where we took this snow. And a lot of people wouldn't believe us, but we had a skate event here on Friday.
We had snow skates, you know, the ambitious snow skates guy. All weekend long, they've let the kids try it out here.
Which is so sick.
They put on such a show in tough conditions out there. And exciting action here from snow skating and skateboarding on Friday night. Let's check it out. Yeah, great stuff here. Wow, well, you saw it right there. The local skaters came and had a chance to just go nuts on the course out here. Congratulations to Dwayne Anderson, Bailey Seeger, and one guy, Damon, actually broke his collarbone, but he was ripping in those things. But big congratulations to Ben Patterson, one of our superstars on the Jackalope Tour. Did the 270 right there. Big Ben tore it up, and Cash for Tricks was there in the skate thing. Now we got Cash for Tricks coming up here.
Absolutely. We're not done with snowboarding action. We're going to be giving away cash to, well, our favorite tricks. Let's take a look at the format. It's pretty simple, but we'll toss it up on the screen for you.
Yeah, you land tricks, you get money. It's that easy.
45-minute jam, open to all registered riders. So what you just watched in the super final, those were the riders that qualified in. If you were a snowboarder in the event at all, you are back in this 45-minute jam. And we're going to be, it's a fun one.
Yeah, it's
we're going to be giving away $1,000 bucks.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is we got JD and Hughes down there. They're going to be saying, hey, we want to see a flip. We want to see a front blunt 270. If somebody does that, they're going to hand them some cash. So we're going to be calling some tricks, having some fun out there. And then on the other side of that, we're going to be giving away that 10 grand and announcing the podium.
Sure. On the skate thing, you just saw Dave Dallaire is the guy with the cash. I think he's going to be the guy with the cash out here too.
Oh, Dave's got the cash.
He's one of our main guys on the Jackalope Tour and the APIG Tour. And every night he's been giving out the cash, Dave. So he's my other double D down there. So good luck to Dave. Yeah.
Dave is the money man. So if you see Dave, just don't take any of the cash, unless you're doing the tricks. But we're going to take a quick break, step away for a second, and we'll fire up cash for tricks on the other side.
Welcome to Mississauga, where there's something for everyone. A colorful mix of neighborhoods and villages, all that celebrate their distinct style and vibrant spirit. For the foodie, for the nature lover, for those who love to do it all, for those who love culture, and those who love connections. Come visit your friends and family in Mississauga, a place that will make you feel at home. Plan your stay at visitmississauga.ca. Come visit Mississauga, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, we're back at you with the Cash for Tricks Best Trick session. We've already seen some great stuff. Matt Bujek did the big pole jam cannon launch to the bank already. We saw the front flip already and the gap to front board. Some cash already given out. We got a rider on course right here. It's Dave Duncan, Craig McMorris calling you out.
Here we go. Oh, chicken salad off the pole jam there.
I like that. That was a 10 to 1.
Oh, a little switch up right there. That was kind of sick.
The old double combo by Rise Rosen.
Here's Maggie Leon up top.
I'm really impressed with ladies out here.
Yep.
Really am. That takes a lot of guts to get up on these things like that. Nice.
Oh, a little 50-50, Indy 50-50 from Maggie Leon out of Killington, Vermont.
Anytime you
Oh, she got some cash.
Yeah, anytime you catch air and land on a rail and you ride away from it, you're going to get some money.
Let's get some cash.
Tricks, yeah. We got $1,000 giveaway, so.
Yeah. We just saw Maggie Leon in the super final, and unfortunately just not really her night. Or sorry, we saw her in the final, not making it into the super final. It just was not her night tonight. But as you can see, very talented boarder and able to land something for some cash.
Yeah, having some fun out here right now. That's what this is all about. Fun session, expression session.
Today so far has been spectacular.
It's been
Ooh, I love that. Give them some cash.
Yeah.
Gapping up to the flat part of the up, flat, down. The back lip right there. Little nose butt there from Lori Blouant. Oh.
There's Dave Dallaire in the orange beanie, the man with the cash.
Beautiful. Lori Blouant getting a whole handful of cash there for that. That was Blouant. Ooh.
Great way to finish off a great weekend right here with just an expression session, fun time, cash for tricks. You know, we invented this Cash for Tricks thing back at Slam City Jam, which is a skateboard thing in Vancouver, Canada.
One of the greatest contests of all time. Just let me just say, I got to fan out a little bit on you, Dave, because I was the biggest Slam City Jam fan of all time. So keep going. This is the coolest story ever.
So you remember
Yep.
when we were waiting for the awards, we have like 150 riders, guys of fun, and it would take us like 20 minutes to get the checks ready, the awards, figure out the rankings, the judges. So the crowd, the riders that didn't make the finals were just attacking the course, crazy tricks on the rails and things like that.
Yeah.
So we decided to make an actual event. We said, let's give these guys some cash for tricks. Make it an event, and it all started. But now it's worldwide.
No way.
It started at Slam City Jam.
I had no idea.
It was a way to entertain the crowd while we're waiting for the awards. Everybody wanted to see who won. Everybody stuck around. There's still action going on.
That is so cool, and that's exactly what's happening right now. We've seen the final and the super final. We're calculating those scores, see who's walking away with the big purse, and in the meantime, let's give some cash out and entertain the fans here in Mississauga.
We're seeing that pole jam cannon blast right there over the gap. Guys are finally hitting that thing. We didn't see it earlier, but now we're seeing it now.
Here's Matt. Not putting the 270 down, unfortunately, in between the feet. So he gets a high five, but no cash. Oh, he says give him 20. JD says give him 20.
Yeah, well, he did earlier do the pole jam thing over the whole gap, which I saw earlier, which was nice.
There's Natalie Allport, 50-50, back one out.
It's very inspiring when you get cash. You start waving money, like, really? If I land this, I make money? it really helps inspire them to, like, you got to get it now before the money runs out.
Yeah. Because they're being quite free with it. We've seen a lot of cash go to. Watching the ski event last night, they were being a little bit. You got to do something that people are saying here. Cash is flying.
Nice back lip right there, all the way through the whole rail. And Dave's giving out some money. Or no, who's that? Someone else.
We got a 5. We got 2 5s, $15. There's Maggie Leon. Didn't see what she did, but followed up by Liam Braley here, Dave.
Yeah, we got a 45-minute session right here going on. Love to see that pole jam finally come into use. So it's a big gap. And they're finally, looks like the speed's working for them right now. They were complaining about it a little bit earlier with the fresh snow, but now it's all packed in.
Yeah, the snow's worked in, and it's a little bit colder. Eli Bouchard, that was filthy.
Yeah, that was. Great job, Eli.
He was trying to get that for the super final in his last 2 tricks, unable to do that. Okay.
Is that the taco wrap right there?
That was the Gordita Crunch. Going for that front 2 lip. What do we got here? Fast plant, board slide.
1 footer. Back foot out of the binding.
Back foot out of the binding, trying to put some sole on some snow and then go to board slide. Maybe give him $5 for trying. Oh no, they want no. They're ruthless now.
You got to roll away from that. You can twist your knee on that. I mean, that looks dangerous. Whatever, guys. Still, you're young. You're going for it. That was a good solid ride on this.
Joel Vachon.
No stress, no stress.
Give Joel some cash.
It was too basic, I think. You've seen all this 270, 450 stuff. It's a basic run, but whatever. I liked it. I like basic tricks.
I'm basic.
Yeah. See, you want that kind
Laurent.
of stuff right there.
Yeah.
That was Laurent looking
Yep.
good in his Sunday duds. And he's going to get some money for that because he ran away from it.
Ooh, Denver Orr, 50-50, front 3, 50-50.
He should get some money for that one, too. He slid away nice.
But Denver Orr's American, so this is not
There you
that
go.
much for him.
Yep, they're giving him some money. Congratulations, Denver.
$45 for 450.
Louis.
I love the vibe out there. Everyone's
Yeah.
just having a good time. A lot of fun with the camaraderie with the boys. Everybody's been hanging together all week, having a good time. Such a great crew out here.
Ooh, little switch up there from Drayden
Yeah.
at a Big Bear.
Nice. Good to see this course coming live
Yes.
on a Sunday night.
One after the other here. Maggie Leon.
Yeah, the riders. This gets the riders charged up.
Yep.
There's no waiting for these scores or waiting for
Yeah,
the,
wait the judges to be
next
ready
guy.
or something
Yeah,
like that.
Just charge it. Especially, look at bam, 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 one after another. I like it. I like the speed flow on this. Keeps everybody fired up.
Switch back one on anything. We got $40.
And like you say, the conditions are getting cold out here. It's getting fast.
Oh, from the
Keeping it
Galaxy
fun.
AI,
Yeah.
top ropes.
They built that for that. So this could be a cannon blast. Oh yeah, to a backflip. Wow, hit the knuckle on the way down. But nonetheless, that's good to see. Something we haven't seen all weekend.
We haven't seen a backflip
Yeah.
on the snowboard side, that's for sure. We've seen a couple front flip, or did we see one?
No, not yet. No,
Okay.
not on that. We saw a front flip on the rail.
Yeah.
On the battleship rail.
Here we go, fast plant. Fast plant board slide. Was very close last time.
One-footed action going on here. I like it. That works.
Ooh, that
Get
worked.
some
Do
money.
they give him?
Get some money. Yeah, that'll work. That was a make. He's still alive. He's still.
He's still got his leg.
He's not
Oh,
getting knee surgery.
No,
yet.
they're saying no. He's got to get to the end of the rail.
They're
Liam
tough.
Braley.
They're tough on these guys. I'm a nice guy.
You're a nice guy. We're nice guys up here.
Yeah, we
Liam
are.
Braley, switch
Yeah,
back
he got
one
it.
in.
Yep.
They're handing him
That
some
was
cash.
solid. That was
Oh, he
good,
says
though.
no to the other cash.
Hot. Mr. New York.
Gap to back lip, turns nose blunt. That was Matt Bujonk.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Eli Bouchard is now just button mashing, spinning right there.
That's it. Spin to win.
$100 on it. $100 on it.
Oh,
Hey,
we just
someone
heard it
by
from
you,
JD
bro.
there. He says if he can land that trick, he gets $100.
Wow, I love it. There is 1,000 to give away. Wow. 50-50, gap to 50-50 to 180 out.
Okay, okay, okay.
That was a Rise Rosen. Expression session going on right now. Tricks for cash. Here we go. Full speed attack on the battleship rail. The 360 out, front 3 out.
Laurent.